Once again, I'm Brian Esch, Senior Applications Engineer with Machinery Systems. And I'm here today to show you about some of the maintenance functions that you may or may not know about on the Mazak Smooth Controls. As you know, if you go to this screen here, there's a series of quick keys here. One of them happens to be maintenance. And if you'll notice, this gives you the status of the various maintenance items on the machine. For example, these are the hour meters to check coolant level, check spindle. You also may not be aware that there's a daily check, a weekly check, maintenance check, or a monthly check, excuse me. And there's various other things that you could check. So you'll go to the basic maintenance check data. And again, these are hour meters, so as your machine operates and accumulates hours, these will actually get longer. Eventually, the maintenance check alarm will come on. These are mostly just annoyance alarms. They will pop up, they will not stop the operation of the machine, but it's just there to prompt you to tell you to check these items. One thing to remember too is we can also create our own items if you want. If there's a certain thing you want to check, we have the ability to create an item and put hours and assign hours to it and have it pop up and prompt the operator to check what they want. If you have a certain sort of maintenance program, we do have a daily check system. Here, the operators can check whether things have been checked or not checked. And again, you can have them check that, do that. Same with, we have a weekly checklist. We even have a monthly checklist. And again, part of a continuous maintenance program, these things are really nice. Some of the really other neat things that are kind of cool is that if you'll notice, we have what's called consumer. And these are things that typically nobody ever thinks about until they break down. For example, weight cover wipers. They have a life, they're moving back and forth, they wear. This you could use to track that and keep track of these things and lube them and make sure they're maintained, because as anybody knows, if the weight covers bind up and crash, and it's never a good day. And one other really neat feature that I really like is this unit work log. If anything, it's just plain interesting. This will actually log how many items or distance things have traveled. For example, x-axis travel, it's traveled over 2 miles. Number of tool change cycles, 7,383. So you can actually, it's one of those things that you don't ever really think about, but these machines are doing a lot. And you know, some people change their oil in their car every 3,000 miles. Well, you can imagine if your x-axis will move 3,000 miles in a pretty relatively short period of time. So again, all goes with the idea of more information. This way you can be proactive rather than reactive. Once again, this is Brian Esch. Thanks for watching, and check back later for another tech tip. Thank you.